brief that you got to have come with this. Abashali wants to see the brief now.
Yeah, because there's that famous Instagram post from Lord Disick where he literally just copy pasted the actual brief on his post.
Copy.
And then it was like, okay, chief, that's a bit lit. Like, wine, dude. Yeah.
Vaseline.
But I mean, like when it gets to those times when Abashali are demanding, like they're entitled to the brief, which is completely crazy. Is that it comes back to the thing that you were mentioning about how influencers can easily be integrated into coming up with that brief to begin with, and I mean that makes 1,000% sense. Yeah.
Is there a way to approach brands as an influencer? You don't want to seem too sprightly, but like surely there's a way to create. I know you need to be visible. That's one big thing. People are spending their rent money and their pocket money to make sure they're at Rockets in the right places. How do you manage that? How do you make sure that you don't live beyond your means and you create that relationship?
That brand visibility comes from just taking a chance. I think that, like I said, I'd worked as an influencer before. I used to look at LinkedIn. There was ways, man. Like if I want to find the brand manager, sometimes you might find the website and you'll be like, info at Sbanbani.
Info at is not gonna span.
Hi, Mr. Sbanbani. I want to, this is my idea.
The audacity.
And then
find attached my proposal. IP's taken. Next thing.
Then can go. I used to want to get to the granulars, like who is Banu Sipo Vilegas? Like, why is he? I want to get to know that guy. I want to speak to him and say, is there an opportunity? This is what I can provide. I was never talking about my followers. Things that you need to also understand your strengths. What are your strengths? Are you coming up with a conceptual idea that's going to benefit the brand? Are you coming with your followers? Are you coming with your engagement rate? You hold on to those KPIs, and that's how you make the most of it. Not saying, "Hi, Dingus Banbani, and I've got 10,000 followers, and I want to be this person for your brand."
And on top of that, you're following 11,000 people, and it's just like
you see that's the thing, and people just don't understand that. Is that like, work off your strengths, work on what you can do and how you can work.
Pick exactly what makes your content the one.
Yeah.
Do you strictly choose your influencers according to media kits, or is it? I mean, like not everyone is aware of what a media kit is, but you may be able to spot potential.
The thing is that there are so many influencers and content creators, and shout out to them because they've been doing a whole lot of work. But if there's an idea and there's a concept in your mind, you already know who you want to work with. And when I say this, is that when we talk about brand fit and we talk about how do these people relate to the brand and like that communication, because if you get that wrong, the communication is always going to be wrong.
Very true.
I mean, imagine I'll make an example. You wanna let me try and think. I need to be very careful when I say this. If you wanna put, I'll make an example. If you wanna put, I'll make for myself. Like I'm an entrepreneur, right? Imagine Gogo, you're putting me in a campaign where it's skydiving, but everyone knows I'm scared of heights. Or if someone doesn't drink alcohol, you want to put him on a campaign, but and that's the thing that you need to kind of look at. Those brands, it's not authentic. Those brand fits. So you need to be very smart. You need to kind of match your KPIs and what you're trying to achieve with the brand campaign and the strategy. Once you understand those two and you can combine them, you will know who you're looking for.
And I think sometimes even that the strategies should have those influences already in mind as to exactly how it's probably going to fit. And I mean, when you join it up, it's like, you know the archetypes and exactly who it fits with. But now, obviously, when it comes to the creative, now it has to be a little bit more.
Yeah, and there are tools for this as well. Like there are tools. There are tools that can help you. Like someone can have. Obviously for protection, and I can't probably name these tools, but these different tools they go to the granulars when they say Uzbanban focuses on food content. Sometimes it picks up the imagery and in terms of the aesthetics that they have, and it makes your job a bit easier because. Sometimes, as let's say you're working in a campaign, you're only limited to what you've seen and what you understand. But there's a community of people that you don't know every single influence in the world. You don't know every single influence in South Africa.
You only know the ones that are in your circle, really.
So I think it's imperative for people to even look beyond that. Look beyond your media sources. see things differently than what you know. Try and say, okay, I have these influences. Let me try and find influences that I don't even know.
On the ground.
On the ground, you know? That's what you're trying to look at. So that's just basically my take from that.
So Lulo, one of my biggest interests academically and of course from just a general sense and even working experience is politics and e-governance specifically. How did your ambassadorship with the state come about, and what's the main difference? It's a complete other world. I can tell you some interesting stories, but from your experience, how's it been? Again, how did it happen?
Guys, like I'm trying to even think about how it first happened because it was so spontaneous, so crazy. But I randomly just got an email from the presidency about
because those things happen.
Yeah, because and I think it was off the back of being on Forbes 30 under 30, and the thing is that they hit me up and they said that they'd like to obviously use me as an ambassador to propel youth entrepreneurship, creating opportunities, yada yada yada. This is part of the 2030 program, which was started by President Jacob Zuma. And at that point in time, I was like, crazy. And they were like, we're inviting you to the union buildings. We are paying for your flights, your accommodation. What? And I'm thinking, damn, man, like, what? Yeah. Okay, so let me check this out. Now, crazy part about it, guys, I mean, it's the union buildings, right? You're meeting the president. You're meeting the president. You're meeting the department of the presidency. My God. Yeah, something like that. And now the thing is that I mean, I dress like this, like I'm screw. Guys, I'm not lying to you. That figure part, and I'm seeing Oaks in suits. I'm like, damn,
like Easy E in the White House.
No one told me about the dress code.
I don't think you had to be told.
And how do they dress the president and everyone must stand up? His excellence. Then obviously so the thing is that I've dropped out, I stand up first and then everyone stands up, but everyone is looking at me. I'm like, damn, okay, what the hell's going on here? So
do you see my sneakers though? Come on.
But the crazy part about it is that like that open platform of speaking to the president and asking about like different, and it was a very open platform. Nothing was recorded, nothing was, but it was a platform to understand why certain decisions are made, and how can we help the youth and stuff. And the crazy part about that whole experience is that like after I think I went to the union bus maybe 3 or 4 times, flying in business class, first class, last number things with SAA.
Was that our taxpayers' money paying for your business class?
Jesus. Yeah. I get to the airport, in an E-class Mercedes, asking you like there's water in the dondoni, and I'm like, what? So I'm staying in a nice hotel as well. So like it was a really crazy experience. And I think that like in my sense, I think we can still do more. As my role, I think that I still have those connections. I still have those people because in essence, it's supposed to last till 2030. All right. But the access to resources and the access to information and the access, we can do a lot of things. So the funny part about it is, as part of the NDB program, let me tell you, we're part of this program. Lazy Makoti.
Oh, nice.
Tepo Jeans.
No, that's dope.
Skinnisboo who wants 2 million.
Hey, doesn't want
that's a homie.
Yeah, I know he's the homie.
It was crazy. There's a lot of people in different sectors and in business that were part of this program. And what's funny is that like we sat at this round table at the in the union buildings. The round table, everyone, those mics. Okay. Hello. My name is Lulo from Mayhem Network, and I'd like to speak about my business. That was because the thing is like what made me laugh about that whole thing.
Good voice. Have you thought about radio?
I haven't. Why? Do you think I have a face for radio?
Shout out.
So it was quite funny because like understanding those people and seeing them before they blew up, and speaking about Lazy Makoti and Tepo and stuff, like I even still have videos when we were joking around and saying that we were gonna run around the union buildings, and the security checks, they are quite intense as well. But yeah, man, like it was it gave me access to people and gave me access to information. And I think it's a really dope platform if the president does tap into it properly, using those people as ambassadors. So yeah, that's just basically like my experience from it. I've learned a lot through it. Just in terms of connections and helping people, and I think that's where I'm trying to obviously go towards.
All right, I think we've taken him the length and breadth, and I'm for you too. And really, you're an innovator, you're a forward thinker, and if any of our listeners would like to ask any questions as well, you can comment, subscribe. Please follow him as well on the socials.
Yes, is at Lulo Rubushe on every single platform.
There it is, that consistency. Thank you to my fellow men.
Thanks as always. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you for pulling through, bro. It was actually very insightful. Thank you. I'm sure our viewers will love it. Yeah.
Chayo clear, you jure. Call me the gas on it goes with my footwear. Got my leg chain and you band. Drip on a daily, you know that I do that. Bitch, chayo clear, you jure. Call me the gas on it goes with my footwear. Got my leg chain and you band. Drip on a daily, you know that I do that.